Good morning, guys. So it is, I don't even know what today is. What's today? Today's Thursday. It's Thursday. Ready to take Kaya to school. And then I have my first ever, I'm holding underwear in my hand. I don't know why. I was gonna put in the dirty laundry. There you go, you saw my dirty underwear. Not a first for you guys. I am actually going to be doing, sorry it's loud in here, I'm in the laundry room / office. Look guys, I am so proud of myself. Like, I have my office almost clean, and then there's John's side, but I am so proud of myself. Ignore the huge stack of boxes on the floor. I am the worst beauty vlogger in the world, if you even want to call me that. We got a new TV in here, if you saw on my Snapchat. I'm so excited to have a TV back in here. As you guys know, we had one in here a while ago, but then it broke. Then I was like, really, should a new TV be a priority in the laundry room / office? But I actually spend a lot of time in here, whether it's like doing my nails, editing videos. That sounded so high maintenance. You know what I mean though. I spend a lot of time in the laundry room, whether it's doing laundry and doing my nails while the laundry's going, or you know, working on emails or whatever. I spend a lot of time in there. So yeah, it's nice to have a TV in there. So I actually cashed in all my Visa Rewards points for Best Buy gift cards and was able to buy that. So I was pretty excited. So what was I talking about? Oh, I get so distracted. Dirty underwear, TV, office, morning, taking Kaya to school. Oh, so after I take Kaya to school, I'm actually brush teeth. Yes, you hold the bottom, I will twist the top. Wrong direction. No, that's the wrong direction. There you go. After I take, ooh, careful. After I drop Kaya off at school, I'm actually heading to the new gym that I signed up at. I decided to sign up at LA Fitness because I actually really like the indoor track. I like the cardio area. I like that they have a pool. There's just a lot of reasons why I like the place. And they have childcare if I need it. And it's really not that much more expensive than Planet Fitness. And altogether, both my memberships, I pay $55 a month, which again is way less than what I was paying for like my kickboxing classes and my yoga classes, which were $100 a month. And LA Fitness actually has spin classes, yoga, and Zumba. So anyways, I signed up there, and with that comes a free personal trainer assessment thingy. And you guys know I'm trying to be less wasteful this year, so I didn't want to waste my chance to actually have a workout with a personal trainer for the first time. So I know they're going to try to sell me a plan and all of that. I'm fully prepared for that, but I thought it would be fun to get like a real workout in, you know, have a trainer work me, you know, like really work me hard. That's what she said. That is not what I said, but that is what she would say. I actually have considered looking into getting a personal trainer. I know that, again, I sound so high maintenance. Midwest girl in a small, tiny home and 3 kids, housewife. I'm not that high maintenance, I promise. But I am starting to take care of myself better, and I'm trying to put myself, not first, but, you know, I'm trying to make myself a priority more than I used to. And this fitness journey that I've been on for the last 2 years has been great, but in the same time I feel like there's a lot of things that I'm missing that I could be adding into my life in regards to getting into the shape that I want to be in, and I feel like a personal trainer would be the best way to do that. So I've actually thrown around the idea of getting a personal trainer for like 6 months and seeing like where that can take me or how, you know, that would benefit me. John's like fully 100% supportive of it. So I might do that for myself. I'm not sure yet, but I might do that for myself. As you guys know, I didn't get anything for Christmas. I don't really buy, you know, I don't really ask John to buy me gifts or buy anything extravagant anymore. So I felt like, well, maybe this will be the thing that I do for myself this year. All right, so I have a question for those of you who in my last vlog said that they don't wear underwear with their workout pants to avoid wedgies. I don't understand how you do that. As somebody who, during certain times of the month, are a little bit more moisturized down there, I need another barrier. Like, I just need another barrier. I don't understand how you do that, especially on like exercise machines. Like, I don't want to sit down on an exercise machine and then stand up and have like, you know, I don't know. I just need that extra barrier. I just need it. So I want to know, like, what do you guys do? Are you just like super dry down there? Like, I mean, that's fine if you are. I'm jealous. But like, again, there's just like certain times of months where I'm just like, nope, Kelly needs something extra. She needs something extra. So I am done. It actually wasn't that bad. It actually wasn't what I thought it would be either. It was, I don't know. It's fine. It was just like, it was fine. I don't know. They tried to sell me like this plan and it's like crazy stupid expensive. Like now I see why rich people look so good. It's because they can freaking afford people to tell them what to do at the gym, what to eat, and basically micromanage their entire lives. Like, I wish I had somebody who would micromanage my life. I do. Like, if I could have somebody who tells me what to do at all times, all the time, I would just love it. Like, I do really well when somebody's just telling me what to do. As much of a control freak as I am, when it comes to just certain things, I do like really well when I'm micromanaged. So, I don't know, it's weird because my type A personality wouldn't seem that way, but I like knowing exactly what I need to be doing when I'm doing it. That's why the planner this year has been so good for me. But yeah, it's just crazy, stupid expensive. Like for 4 sessions a month, it was gonna be $260 a month. On top of what I'm already paying for my gym membership. And there's like $190 or $140 something like enrollment fee on top of that. And then if you want to do like 12 times a month, which means what, 3 sessions a week, it's like $660. I'm like, you man, that's like more than I pay for my car a month. You know, and he was like doing his job, but I basically told him, you know, this is what I started doing last year. I don't make decisions on big purchases or lots of money. I don't make decisions the same day anymore. I used to do that a lot, and I used to make a lot of mistakes and waste a lot of money that way, and I don't do that anymore. So that's what I said. You know, that's what I did with the gym membership too. I was like, nope, I will let you know later. And that's what I did with him. I was like, I'm not committing to anything today. He's like, well, I'll add bonus sessions. I'm like, nope, sorry. I just don't understand. Like, I get why it's expensive. I get why it's expensive for, I don't know. I am not trying to undervalue personal trainers' jobs because I can't do it, obviously. If I knew how to personally train myself, I'd be doing it better. But with that being said, it just seems like a lot of money for a 25-minute session. Like, it just seems like a lot of money. It's just a huge commitment. And part of me is kind of like sitting here like, well, I feel like I owe that to myself to do something like that because I do think it would be beneficial to my life and my goals, but at the same time, it's like not practical because I'm a mom. He was like asking me like, what's scaring you about signing up today? And I'm like, the huge ass price tag. And he was like, well, but you're doing this for yourself. I'm like, yeah, I get that. But as a mom of 3, like that's a luxury. That's just a freaking luxury. Like, I'm sorry, I can't spend $300 a month on my fitness. Not right now. Like I'm not that much of a baller. I mean, I wish I was, but I'm not. You know, other responsibilities come first. He also told me I shouldn't be running as much as I am, which that bums me out because I really enjoy running because it's simple. So who knows? He had lots of jargon and stuff to tell me. I'm not a professional. I've never pretended to be. I just do what feels good and what I've seen like work well for my body. But I don't know. Anyways, so I have an hour before I need to pick up the kids and I'm trying to think of like what I need to do right now. Like I cleaned the house this morning. I started laundry, so that's going. And I don't really want to like drive away from the side of town because I have to come back anyways in an hour. Ugh. This is my life. When it's not like planned out to the minute, I'm like lost. Freaking Red Cross keeps calling me every 5 seconds of every freaking day to try to get me to come in and donate more blood. I don't mind donating blood. I think it's a great cause. You guys know I was very happy to do it for the first time this year ever because before I was either donating eggs, getting tattoos, was underweight. Like there was like, this is the first year I was actually like allowed to donate blood. So I did it and I felt really good and I was happy to do it and I will do it again. But what I don't like is when people harass me on the phone daily, like literally daily they call to try to get me to come in and give them my blood. I'm sorry, I just don't like it. Also, I have a little bit of a problem with Red Cross considering how much money all of their CEOs and everybody makes. Like, it's just ridiculous. And then how much they charge for their blood then at the same time. But then yet they ask us all to give it to them for free. Like, I will still do it because obviously I want to help people, but it's a little bit backwards if you're asking me. But anyways, I decided to come to Kroger. I'm going to do some grocery shopping. Successful shopping trip done. So I decided to get our car washed because it is disgusting to the point where like you even come a foot near it and there's like salt and debris and stuff that gets on your clothes. So I thought I would come here and wash our car. And I'm right next to a Taco Bell and I really want to go to Taco Bell. Luckily I found this really old already open protein bar in my gym bag. Do I do soft cloth? I don't know. I'm about ready for all of the soot and snow and sleet and ickiness to be gone. I know I was really excited about winter and everything and the snow, but I think I'm done now. Ooh, that's kind of a cool view. I don't know why, but ever since I was a kid, I've just loved car washes. My parents never really did car washes. My dad was very frugal with his money in a good way, but he always liked to hand wash his car himself, like whenever the chance. So I never really got to experience car washes when I was little, and when I did, it was like a treat. So now as an adult, I'm like, ooh, kids, let's go to the car wash. And they're like, okay, Mom.
Are you at the doctor's yet?
No, I'm on my way there right now.
Oh, okay. I got really way behind here.
I just got done with my appointment. It went pretty well. I was actually really proud of my urine specimen. I know that sounds really random, but it was like the perfect color of pee because I've been like really working hard to stay hydrated and everything. So I was proud of myself for that. But yeah, the appointment went really well. She's also a little bit concerned since I'm not peeing red every single time I run. So I'm actually gonna go across the street and get some blood work drawn to make sure my white blood cells and everything are in order. And then also I'm gonna get an ultrasound done on my kidneys and something else just to make sure, like, I don't know, just to make sure everything's okay. Which kind of bums me out because that means we have a really high deductible, but you know, I just don't want it to be something worse. And for the reason why I didn't get it figured out sooner was because of money. Like I know that's what it always boils down to, is money. I feel like that's all I've talked about today, but in reality it's true. You know, this is something that if I let it go and it's bad, then I could, you know, be worse off. So yeah, I have to get an ultrasound done and all of that, and yeah, that's that. I also, she's also changed my medication for my anxiety and stuff to a new thing that I'm gonna try for a month, and then I'll go back and see her after we figure that out. But yeah, I think, you know, I don't know, let me know if you guys, I'm always very cautious when it comes to talking about certain things in my life that I know are gonna get a lot of flack. I'm gonna get a lot of flack for, and you know, my mental health is one of those things that I just don't want to hear anybody's shit about. So, you know, it's something that I haven't really talked about a lot. I've talked about it some here and there, but everybody's got shit to say to me about everything. Like everyone's got an opinion about me and my life and the way that I handle things and who I am. So when it comes to my mental health, it's already, I don't want to say fragile, because it's not like I'm this like damsel in distress or that any little bad thing that's gonna happen to me is gonna break me, because I'm a pretty strong person, but I also need to take care of my mental health, just like everybody should. So I kind of have to decide whether it's worth it or not for me to put myself out there about something that is very personal to me, to possibly get people who will try to make me feel bad about it. So I have really thought about doing a video on kind of what I've been going through and how I've been handling my depression and anxieties and all of that since I made that depression video years ago, like 6 years ago. Because I am doing a lot better, but I am still working every day at it. You know, a lot of people ask me, like, how do you deal with your depression? How do you seem so happy, or you're so positive? It takes a lot of work to be this way. It's not like it comes naturally or easily for me. It's just not something that I talk about constantly because people would get super freaking annoyed with me if all I did was talk about like all my problems. And also, whenever I feel like people do talk about their problems on YouTube, everybody not everybody, but most people jump to this conclusion of like, well, you shouldn't be on YouTube if you're so fragile, or you shouldn't be on YouTube if you're, you know, this or that. Or like some crazy people in my life who watch my videos, they try to say that I'm insane and shouldn't be trusted around kids because I'm depressed, or you know what I mean? Like, people just take it to a far extreme. So that's why I don't talk about it all the time, because it's not something, even though it is something that affects my daily life, it's normal. I'm not insane, I'm not crazy, even though some people would like to say that I am. You know, everybody has mental health issues, whether you want to admit it or not. Everybody does to a certain extent. I'm just very aware of mine, and I like to proactively work towards being completely healthy, mind, body, and soul. So, you know, I work out daily, I try to get better sleep, I try to eat healthy, I try to be as open and honest with my conversations with my husband and my kids and my medical professionals in my life, my parents, everything, you guys, you know, all of those things that I do are to just make sure that I'm creating a very healthy surroundings for myself to be able to be as healthy and happy as possible, and that includes my mental health. So yeah, I don't know if any of that made sense. I feel like whenever I start talking about personal stuff like this, I tend to go on tangents and also get distracted easily and also not make sense. But yeah, so I will talk about kind of the stuff that I've been doing and kind of what I've been going through. If you guys are interested in that, let me know. But that has been my intention though for the last year, is to talk about kind of everything about surrounding mental health and all of that. Anyways, I'm gonna go and get my blood drawn, which is actually ironic since the vampires were calling me earlier today. But this is obviously, they're not gonna take that much blood, and it's just gonna be tested to make sure nothing else is wrong. I'm gonna try to stay positive. I really hope it's not bladder cancer. I mean, that's the extreme, but whatever, I will get it all figured out. So yeah, let's go get some blood drawn. One of these days when I drop my camera, it's gonna break for real. I just totally dropped it. It slipped out of my hand and fell on the ice outside. Somehow, it's still working. I'm gonna make dinner. I think I'm gonna make pork chops. I haven't had pork chops in a while. What, sweetie? Why are you being all sad? What's wrong?
I want to have a sweet potato with dinner.
You want a sweet potato with dinner? Well, then just ask nicely.
Can I please have a sweet potato with dinner?
Yes, I can make you a sweet potato with dinner. Alright guys, so it is Friday morning. I'm brushing Kaya's hair. Where can I set you so that way? I don't know what to do here. Does that work? It kind of works. I'm brushing Kaya's hair. And for everyone asking from the last video, yes, I have a wet brush. This is actually like a wet brush hybrid. I don't know, but I've always used wet brushes on my girls. A lot of you guys had a lot of suggestions on how to brush Kaya's hair without her freaking out. And honestly, Kaya's just always been a sensitive kid. She cries in the bath, like she doesn't like water touching her face. She doesn't like just a whole lot of things. She's not traumatized by any means. It's just always been that way. She's been this way for a long time. So I had this issue with my oldest daughter too. Now she's like perfectly fine, obviously, because Ava's actually got really, really thick hair, like super duper thick. So her hair was always difficult because I had to actually, even when she learned how to brush her own hair, I had to still go over it because she would just brush the top layer, and then like the bottom layer would get really tangly to the point of like having to go and like get it cut out. So that's not the issues. I appreciate everybody's concern, but she's not traumatized. It's just more of a, I don't know what it is. She's just very sensitive. She's got a tender head, which is okay. But yeah, we use detangler. I have wet brushes and all of that sorts of things. Ava, though, when she started like not letting me brush her hair, like refusing, I just had to give her an ultimatum, and we actually had to cut her hair every single time she didn't want to take care of it. Because at some point, it's like, if you're not going to take care of your hair and you're not going to let me help you take care of your hair, then you don't get to have your hair. And that's just how my mom always treated me and my sister growing up. So, and I'm fine. I mean, I'm not traumatized from it. So, yeah, that's just kind of how it goes. But you have beautiful hair. Where are you going? Turn off TV? Okay, go turn off TV. We're actually headed to go out to lunch with one of my girlfriends. I've known her since 3rd grade. She was like one of the first friends I ever made here. And yeah, we lost connection in like high school, but we have been friends for the last like, I don't know, couple years. We reconnected. So we're gonna go have lunch with her. I did hear back from my doctor this morning. I got my blood drawn yesterday, as you guys remember. and the lab results came back from that. Nothing unusual. My white blood cell count is normal. I am very low on potassium, however, which I don't really understand because I do eat, if you follow my Snapchat, I eat leafy greens all the time. I eat like 6 clementines a day, which actually is probably not great for me. I eat bananas regularly. I eat meat regularly. Like there's tons of things that I eat with potassium in it. So I'm not quite sure why I'm low in potassium, but because I'm low in potassium and because I had urine or blood in my urine, the kidneys are what actually moderate how much like potassium you're losing in your urine. So because of those things, she's pushing even more so for me to get an ultrasound done on my kidneys and my bladder and all that, just to make sure everything is okay. So they're still waiting for a culture to come back on my urine. But for the most part, she's like, yeah, we need to get you in to see and, you know, get your ultrasound done and all of that. So I'm not freaking out. I mean, it's not good news to hear like, oh, my doctor's even more concerned now. And, you know, but I'm not freaking out because that doesn't do me any good. But I do feel kind of like a broken record at this point. I'm like, oh, my line on my fingernail at the dermatologist, my blood in my urine, my anxiety issues, my endometriosis. Like, it just gets old, and I feel like I'm just getting old. Yes, sweetheart.
When are we gonna go?
We're leaving right now. Can you go get your shoes on? So yeah, I'm gonna go take Kaya to meet my friend, and that's about that for my Friday. So it is Saturday, right? Yes, today is Saturday. And we are actually on our way to a brewery/restaurant for a CAD meeting, a Korean adoptee group that I joined, I want to say over a year ago now. I have been, well, the last few years I've been trying to connect with other Korean adoptees in my area, and this group was suggested to me on Facebook. And I joined, and I kind of put myself out there, and me and John and the kids have been going to events, and yeah, so this is the first one of the new year, and my friend Lauren was like, are you coming? And I wasn't planning on it until a couple days ago, and I was like, you know what, I should go. I haven't been to one in a while, and I want to. So John graciously said he would come with me, and the kids are along with us because kids are allowed to come. And yeah, we're gonna go to that. This morning, I forgot my camera at home, so I couldn't vlog, but this morning I actually went and did a crafting thing with my friend Lauren. Two Laurens. One's Korean, one's white. I'm seeing both of them today. It was at our like local bakery, and she kind of does like these crafting sessions over coffee and cupcakes, and it was really neat. Like, we had a lot of fun. We made these really cool string art like plaques, and I'm really excited because I think it'll look really good in our front room. And we did everything from like staining the wood to writing, like stenciling on the home, to the nails, to the string, like everything. And it was just a lot of fun to be able to do that and like work with my hands again. You guys know I love crafting. I loved making jewelry when I was doing it. Like, I just love doing stuff like that. It's a good stress release. And I was able to catch up with my friend who I haven't seen in a few weeks. And we also went out to lunch, and then I came home, and then now we're on our way to this dinner. So I'm really excited to have good food, have good company, and I know John's excited to get out of the house, aren't you?
I'm just really hungry.
John's just really hungry. When John's quiet like this and kind of looks sullen, oh sorry, I have you at a bad angle where you look like you're sleepy. Sleepy John? Awake John. Sleepy John. Awake John. When he gets really quiet and somber, it's usually because he's hungry or because he's tired. Usually it's because he's hungry. My nails, so I did my nails last night after the dermatologist, told me that it was okay for me to start, to use gel nails still. And these 3 look gangrene because the nails that I was using, the galvanized nails, left this yellow dye on my fingernails and my fingers. So they looked good like this earlier, these 2 fingers, and now they're kind of gangrene colored. So hopefully nobody notices because it's kind of gross looking, like baby poop. But yeah, just thought I would mention that in case anybody notices it on camera. I guess it's not too bad on camera. So good. John's getting down on that bao bun. I think that's what it's called. We had something similar to that in LA. Also, this sherbet beer, also very delicious. We're done with our CAD dinner. It was a lot of fun. I met somebody new this time. Every single time I go, there's always new faces, there's fuel, and it's always nice to connect with new people and reconnect with the old people that you already know. So it was a lot of fun. The kids were very patient. So now we are taking them to Cold Stone to get ice cream, and then we are gonna head home. We just actually stopped into Nordstrom Rack real quick because I needed to get Wyatt some soccer shorts and some new socks for myself. So I was very proud of myself. I put down 2 different things that I really wanted, but I was like, I don't need them. Don't need them. You guys know I'm trying to be really good, but you know, we need Cold Stone. We just need it. And I haven't had ice cream in like a month, so actually it's been longer than that.
Do you?
Oh, yo, do.
Do you?
Oh, yo. Anyways, we're gonna get Cold Stone if we can find a parking spot. So Cold Stone had a line literally wrapped around the entire store, so we were like, no, we're not gonna go there. So we went to Starbucks instead for our late night treat, and got some chocolate chip muffins and some cheese
Do you have any
danishes.
trash to get rid of?
Oh, I have tons of trash to
Maybe
get
I
rid
have
of.
trash.
Actually, maybe I don't. Nope, no trash.
I'm gonna go get rid of this
Okay.
and all of this.
My little trash stash over there. Anyway, so we decided to get Starbucks instead, and we'll maybe get Cold Stone tomorrow. I actually have a 5K that I'm running tomorrow. It's gonna be cold, but actually not that cold, so I'm really excited. It's only supposed to be like 41 degrees, which is amazing when you're from the Midwest. That's amazing. So I'm excited about it. It's an afternoon run too, which really makes me happy because I hate early morning runs. My half marathon is like at 7 a.m. and I'm not looking forward to that in April, but this one's not until 1. So we'll have a relaxed morning tomorrow and then go to that. And yeah, that's been our weekend. So I'm gonna let you guys go because we're gonna enjoy our snacks and then put the kids to bed. I think that's pretty much it. Can everybody say goodbye?
Bye.
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 Say see you later.
See you later.
You ready to go run a 5K with mommy? Huh? You ready to go run a 5K with mama?